disorderly.
Last warning, buddy. Watch your mouth. You're going to jail.
I don't give a about
That's
jail.
it, man.
Thank you.
On December 30th, 2023, chaos erupted on a flight after a man caused a serious disturbance mid-air. What started as minor complaints quickly escalated into threats and physical aggression. The situation spiraled out of control, leading to a violent confrontation with officers upon landing. What would be the outcome for this disruptive passenger as tensions ran high? Let's dive into the shocking details of this explosive encounter.
What do you guys got?
Okay. Yeah, he just got nasty with the person across from him. He just got really aggressive during passing.
Aggressive, like how aggressive? Like, what did he do?
Pretty much punch everyone.
Did he punch anybody?
He didn't punch anyone. He did hit people up. The girl that was next to him, he did hit her, and then somebody was hearing voices. She's in the back. If you want to talk, she has the whole story.
Okay, but there was no physical assault, just guys being disruptive?
Yeah, super disruptive.
Okay.
And
you called him up?
It all started with a man wilding out on a plane like it was his private jet. The pilot had to request police assistance. Yes, the pilot himself, not a flight attendant. That already tells you this guy wasn't just annoying. He was a full-blown problem at 30,000 feet.
Who the wants me?
Let's go, yeah.
What you want with me? What you want with me? I ain't done nothing but road there.
You're about to get arrested.
Yeah, for what? For what? I ain't done nothing but road.
What's the orderly, man? Up the top.
I'll go to the top. What you want with me? I ain't done nothing but road airplane. I ain't done nothing but a rotor airplane.
One more, buddy. You're going to jail for disorderly.
Disorderly?
Keep walking.
Who gives a about disorderly? Where's the girl that was sitting next to me? Where's she
Get
at?
him up there.
Where's she at?
We're going to talk to you in a second. Just relax.
Where's the
He's up there and he says this. He's going.
airplane? Are y'all me?
Let's go.
Give me a disorderly.
Last warning, buddy. Watch your mouth. You're going to jail.
I don't give a about
That's
jail.
it, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'll go to jail. I don't give a about jail,
I gave
bud.
you 3 warnings, buddy.
Excuse me?
Warned you 3 times.
For what?
For being disorderly. You get up here with all these people around.
I haven't.
Swear.
This man turned a quiet flight into a flying circus. They gave this man not 1, not 2, but 3 clear warnings.
You can carry my bag. Thank you, sir.
The same man who just tried to fight the whole flight crew is now asking for his luggage. Wow.
Really, I can't get my luggage.
Nope, it's not going to be. It's going to be here when you get out. But
I got you, 31, bring 35 feet.
Why y'all gonna do this to me, man?
you did it to yourself.
I haven't done nothing. None of you guys.
When you wouldn't stop cussing, we give you about 10 times.
Well, for cussing. Okay, well, let's stop right here, man. Let's
Nope.
talk about cussing.
No, just past that.
Well, you and cussing, okay?
There you go. That's why you're going right there.
What? Are you kidding me? That's not a crime.
It's called disorderly conduct. It
It's
actually is.
called bullshit.
There it is.
It's called bullshit, brother. And why you got these things so tight on my
They're not tight. I can fit 2 fingers on there.
You're bullshit too. You're bullshit too, you little short little freak. Butler.
At least I'm not in cuffs.
I don't understand yet what we're doing.
Let me explain to you. You were cussing. We told you to stop cussing.
Okay.
You continue to cuss. So now you're going to jail.
For cussing.
Correct. Disorderly conduct.
Boy, you guys are something.
Yeah.
Y'all taking me to jail for cussing.
Yeah, Florida State statute.
I lived in Florida all my life.
There you go.
Longer than you ever lived, probably. That's what you're taking me to jail for, cussing?
Yeah, your mouth.
You and me. And
Really my type.
what? What the f wrong with you guys, man? You are about 4'2". You belong in a. I'll beat the shit out of you as soon as you.
Is that a threat? Are you threatening? You threatening an officer? Is that what my
No, that's
okay.
charges.
Okay, that's what I
No, I had no charges.
I
I'm saying I could. I'm saying anybody could. Yeah, my stepson could.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're a punk. You're a
And he still wouldn't shut up. He called the officers every name in the book, cussing, taunting, complete disrespect, and when told that it's another charge, he basically said, "Good." Like, bro, are you collecting charges like Pokemon? Bro, if you're cuffed, shut up. You're not winning court points with sass. You're just building your case in the worst way.
got nothing. What you gonna search me for?
Anything, really.
Well, go ahead. Y'all have
I
fun.
didn't really need your consent.
I know you didn't, because you're a prick. You're a punk. You're a ain't you?
I'm going home tonight, I can tell you that much.
I bet you are. What you got there? Ooh, lifesaver.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Sign.
You something.
What is that? How do I get thrown out?
That's a cigar.
It was a cigar.
Woo-wee. You guys are something.
Thank you.
The y'all arrested me for?
You got an undershirt? No.
Could you answer me that, sir? Okay.
Well, I
You
guess-
dropped something on the ground there.
Yeah, the lighter's gonna go in the garbage.
What, you gonna throw my lighter in the garbage?
Yep.
You're a piece of shit.
Just this one.
You're a piece of shit.
Yes, sir. That's another charge right there.
I don't give a
Yes, sir.
What is it with some people thinking planes are the place to flex your inner psycho? Hey, if you're watching this, if someone acts like this in public, don't engage. Don't film for fun. Alert someone. Safety should be your first priority.
Headbutted that officer there. Yeah. Really? Yeah. So, yeah, he'll go for battery on law enforcement officer, felony, resist with violence, felony, disturbing the peace.
And at one point, I was going to confront because he was starting to get disruptive. I was going to have a conversation with him to calm down, but then he kind of went to sleep. I was like, I don't want to make the situation worse at this point. So I was like, let's just try to get to Tampa quietly. And he slept pretty much for the rest of the flight because he didn't even notice that she left. But when we landed, then all of a sudden he was like, where is the girl? Where is she? Where is the girl? Like, where is the girl that was right here? It was just like super a threat to punch the person next to him. Bill tried to get him to calm down. He got up out of the seat and charged Bill, hit his head, and then sat back down. And he was like, you don't want me beating your ass. And like,
racial slurs.
Yes.
Kept threatening the
And
guy
others.
directly across from him over and over. Right, did he physically harm any of the flight crew at all? No. Okay.
Verbally
Good.
abusive.
he
Verbally
threatened
abusive?
to, but he did not.
Yeah, okay. What did the threats amount to? Just like you said, I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
Basically.
And slurs.
163 aircraft at the gate.
Yeah, we've got some written
Copy.
so you can all write down your thoughts and what you witnessed. So that'll be here in just a few minutes. If you could just be patient, I appreciate it. I know it's been a long flight, a long morning for you. So if you could bear with us. It's the beginning of my day, so I got a lot of energy. So I know I'm asking a lot. And I made my coffee extra strong this morning. So I forgive the energy level. But please, if there's anything you need until those that paperwork gets here, just please ask me and let me know. Young lady, same. I'm going to ask if you could just be patient. And I'll apologize for my energy level because I have been on a flight all night. So, do you need, you were struck, I understand that, right? Do you need any medical attention you feel? Are you injured in any way? Okay. All right.
It just scared me more than anything.
I could understand that,
It wasn't like it was a lot
yes.
of force, but he did swing over and it hit me like right in my neck. He just swung his arm.
22 control. Yes, they have more questions. They can call me.
Trying to disengage.
This poor woman wasn't just scared. She was smart. She got up quietly, told the crew, and got away. Honestly, I'd like to give her a round of applause for her awareness. Most people ignore signs like that until it's too late. I'm feeling sorry for this man's mental state.
oh yeah, no. And then as soon as he dropped his head to go to sleep, that's when I got up and I told her that I wanted to be moved.
No, wise decisions there.
Yeah, he was definitely not okay.
Right. Yeah. I mean, what happened and occurred on the plane? I haven't even met the person, so I don't even know. I got here after the officers already took him and put him in the police car. So I don't know anything about him.
I can't imagine that he wouldn't have some kind of record with the way he was behaving.
He kept saying, then he asked me how
11435.
black or not, but then kept using the N-word. But like,
114.
Right behind them.
But
he kept using that one.
Yeah, but with
They close the jail, let them know about your passenger. When you get there, just advise me again when they punch you in.
he kept saying, this is
I was going to do that anyway.
I need to move. I want to move. It's scary. It's scary.
Okay. That's frightening.
Well,
make it at 40 or 45,000 feet. It gets even worse.
Well, and when the pilots come out to use the bathroom, we have to have someone standing guard facing the cabin. And I thought that they were. I didn't realize that this was going on, but.
Have your case
The whole time, and you could tell he kept really watching the flight deck and everything, and it seemed like he was kind of mocking our procedures or something. I think he thinks it's funny that I'm somehow going to protect you or something.
No,
but
he said, what is she going to do? If I wanted to do something, I would still be able to do something. She's not going to be able to stop me, and I'm just like, I
couldn't hear him, but you get a vibe for your passengers on board, and you got your eye on certain people, but he was a problem the whole time.
Bro, are you seriously going to be this dumb? You think threatening and hitting cops is going to get you sympathy? You've just locked in your spot for the Worst Day Ever award.
Send him over the
edge. I don't know, when he first got on the plane, he just he said hi and stuff, and then he went to sleep. And then he was asleep. I was watching a movie. He was asleep pretty much for like an hour and a half, a little bit over an hour and a half. And then after he woke up, he was like, why didn't you nudge me like this and wake me up? I told you I wanted a drink. And then he asked me to get him over there so he could get a drink.
Control 137, baby.
By that point, it was just.
Finally, he was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, and disorderly intoxication. His behavior wasn't just about getting arrested, it was about getting a permanent record that'll follow him for years. If this escalates, he might even be banned from flying, let alone facing some serious prison time. If you like the video, please like it and subscribe for future updates. See you in the upcoming case.